when I say that TacPack is the best monthly subscription for those of you that want to build ARs, or those of you that want to modify your ARs, or those of you that want to buy ARs, this is why. Because when the aliens came down, they abducted me and they took my hair. They took it back to their planet and they're studying it now. So that's why I have to wear hats all the time, because the aliens stole my hair. So, ooh, all right, ooh, okay. I see quite a few things that I like a lot right off the bat. This is what I'm talking about. When I talk about TacPack, this is what I'm talking about. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of a TacPack unboxing. We are out here with the horses today with March's episode of TacPack. Now, I bought this shirt for like 20 bucks on Amazon. It says Irish by blood, American by birth, patriot by choice. I was gonna wear it to St. Patrick's Day, but they closed down St. Patrick's Day because of the COVID. Nobody wanted the COVID, and now I'm stuck with a $20 shirt till next year. So last month, they only sent one item, which if you like AR-15s, TacPack is the box for you. They always give you great AR stuff. So last month's was an awesome handrail. I'll put a picture in right here. And that was the only item. And it was, I don't know what the MSRP is on it, like probably like 150 bucks or something like that. And you only pay $55 for the box. So even if it's really only worth 55 bucks, it was definitely worth it. And my personal favorite thing is this Bastion knife that they sent us. It's the Bastion craft knife. It's a flipper. It's got the olive G10 scales, which is nice because I'm wearing my olive hat and my green shirt. I don't know if they did that on purpose for March being, you know, St. Patty's Day, and, you know, maybe we'll give them a green knife, but I like it. The Sons of Liberty Gunworks tee. And they got it in the right size. It says large. I quit working out. I just ordered smaller shirts. I used to wear extra larges, but, you know, once I quit working out, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just wear a large. This is what it looks like. You can see it has their 9 stripes of, what do they call it? Their 9 stripes of Rebel, or the Rebel 9 stripes. I don't necessarily understand what that means, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stripes of the American flag means that you want to be in a rebellion. So, I don't know. But it's got the Gadsden snake on it. Don't tread on me. It's very nice. It's very soft. And on the back, you can see it says 1776. Now, last month, they gave us hints as to what was going to be in this month's box. And when I saw Black Rifle Company, I was like, oh, please don't give me a bag of coffee. Like, every time, I'm like, I get Folgers coffee. Folgers coffee is like $8 and it lasts me, I think, like 8 or 9 years. And then they want to sell me a $30 bag of coffee that's good for like 5 cups. I'm like, come on, guys, please send me a mug. And they did. They sent a Black Rifle coffee cup mug. I was like, give me something that I can actually use and reuse. And they did. I was so happy. I was, when I saw last month, because they bill you like before your subscription shows up. So I got billed for this month before the last one showed up. And when the last one showed up, then it gave me the little hints. And I was like, oh no, I already paid for it. So this is nice. This exact Black Rifle coffee mug is 30 bucks online. Would I pay 30 bucks for a coffee mug? Probably not. Actually, definitely not. But here's the thing. It's stainless steel and it's double lined, just like all your Yeti coolers and everything. So you don't necessarily, I mean, obviously it's going to keep your coffee warmer longer or keep whatever cold drink you put in it colder. But my thing is, I like Bud Light because Bud Light kills coronavirus. And the reason that I know this is because I drink a lot of Bud Light and I don't have coronavirus. So there's that. Now, I wanted to see if this could act like a little Yeti mug holder. Almost, but close enough, because if any of you have seen what a top hat is, it's a little double wall stainless steel thing that you put your like champagne or wine in, because hot air rises and cold air drops. So if you throw like a regular, like a Bud Light in here or a bottle of Cristal, the cold air is going to drop and then start filling up. So all the cold air is retained inside of here until it starts spilling out. And then that's when you start losing your coldness. But hey, I like it. This is a nice mug. This is something that you can strap onto your backpack. It literally weighs nothing. I mean, it's super, super light. So that way when you go out, and since it's stainless steel, you could probably cook on this. So why not? You take something like that, maybe throw a little bit of instant coffee in it from one of your MREs, put it on your little campfire, boom, couple minutes, you got coffee. This is honestly, this is my EDC knife. This is my, I don't care if I destroy it. I don't care. I have it paracorded because I lose knives on the trail all the time. But yeah, so look, exact same knife. So I'm happy and sad at the same time that they sent me that knife, because I've had this knife for 2.5 years, and I use it because I don't care if it gets destroyed. In 2.5 years, I work construction. It hasn't been destroyed. This is a nice, light, good EDC knife. I love hats. I don't care. It's got the Velcro, so you can put a morale patch over the front of it. I want to use that one that they sent out in their box. I want to say it was December's box, where it said "Ho ho ho! Now I have a machine gun." Scene stealer. And you see how he's rubbing on that fly mask? I just bought him that fly mask. In America, there are riots. People are coming up on 70-inch flat screens. They're robbing their local Targets. Meanwhile, me, dummy that I am, I go down to my local store, say, hi, I like you guys. I want to buy a fly mask for my horse because he tore up the last one doing crap like that. Anyway, I digress. Back to the hat. So seems like a nice hat. I mean, it's not a bad hat, made in China, but it's 100% cotton. It says TacPack on the hat. And me, I love hats because I lost my hair in a poker game. Actually, no, I've been losing my hair since I was, I think 6. And I have a very small head, so we're going to have to adjust this up a little bit. So, not bad. You know, you could, it's definitely a hat that's got to be broken in a little bit. And they did send us a 1030 magazine. So, these 1030 mags in particular, I think are like $20 on Optics Planet. So they are a real item that a legitimate company sells. But the bad thing is, one of the main selling points is they have this window. Speaking of windows, look who just popped out the window. Okay then. So they have this window so you can tell how many rounds are left. You're like, oh, you're getting up. You're like, you have 30, you have 25, you have 20. Uh-oh, now you're legal to be in California. You will never, ever use this window in California where I live, which sucks. 10 rounds only going to take up this much space. We have mad magazine envy in California. You guys don't know. When we go into the locker room, we don't care how big your wiener is. We care about how many rounds your magazine can hold. We got little mags in California. This is us, but we have like a prosthetic thing on the end so we can kind of feel free. It is a really nice, it's a great feeling magazine. Like, it feels strong, sturdy. It says that you can't take it apart to defeat the 20 round insert in here, but I guarantee you, like, I already pushed in on these. You can push in on this, and you can take this magazine apart for cleaning or whatever. Probably do it right now. But no, it's got some nice like little stippling here down on the bottom. It's a nice solid mag. But you know, you put it in here. I do like the theme. Oh wow, actually look at that. That goes in wonderfully. Okay, so according to what you can buy this stuff for, this is $40 right here. So this is basically the price of the box. But the magazine does fit in this little mag pouch extremely well. It's not overly ridiculously hard to remove that. You can, look at that, in and out. It's nice. So yeah, no, TacPack did really well. And remember, this is only $55 a month, folks. So the SUG Fast Talk, yes. Yes. It's a little Hatchet. Perfect for camping. It's nice and light. I have seen this in a couple of other different boxes. And I was like, oh, that is so awesome. Because here's the thing. When you're, if you want to put something like on a pack, you want something that's, you want something that's light but will do the job. And this is light, and it's got a nice edge on it. I mean, normally you wouldn't do this, but I bet. I love the way these feel. They're super light. I will throw them in my day pack along with this. I would throw these gloves into my bug out bag with this if I didn't already have a larger hatchet that has like a tree cutting thing on it and a ferro rod and other gloves. But no, this is a good combo. There's no better training aid than snap caps. I mean, you load up a magazine full of these, you get you get accustomed to how the mode of operations work. But even better, you like when you're loading up a mag, let's say you got 10 rounds in there. If you want to see if you're bucking or if you're jerking the trigger or anything like that, have somebody load a magazine for you. Maybe 2-3 rounds, maybe a snap cap. Maybe 3-4 rounds, maybe a snap cap. Maybe the 2 more rounds, and then maybe the very first one is a snap cap. So what'll happen is, you're ready to fire, you load up your rifle, you squeeze that trigger, and when you hit a snap cap and you jerk forward, it's like, well, that's why you're missing. And that's what these things are great for. This is like if you have an M-LOK rail on your AR-15, this is something that you can put on the front to where, like, when if you have like a point where you like to slide your hand up and it's comfortable for you, you could put this in the way to keep your hand from sliding any further forward, or even it'll help you. Like, when they taught us how to shoot in the Marines, they taught us to not use muscle, because your muscles, every time your heart beats, your muscles flex. Every time it's like do-do, do-do, do-do. And that's the last thing that you want when you shoot. But if you're talking about like CQB, close quarter battling, having something where you can just, like for home defense, where you can just slam your hand right up and get it locked in, and just like, I don't have to shoot him dead center in the chest. I can be off by 1 or 2 inches and still hit him dead in the heart or the lungs. It's nice. I mean, it's M-LOK. I have M-LOK, and I will put it on my little home defense guy. I honestly, I can see the humor in this. You know, as a kid who grew up during the 80s, you know, the Miami Vice thing, to have a Humvee with a, you know, what is it, like a 50 cal mounted on top? Yeah, 50 cal mounted on top, you know, Miami Vice style. I will actually wear this shirt just because I'm goofy like that. Please. So now that nobody's here, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do my video. And the very first item right off the bat is the Gerber suspension multi-tool. Now, this thing right here is actually what I do use as my EDC multi-tool around the horses. These are $43 online, so you almost get your entire purchase price in the very first item that you get. I love my Gerber suspension. I use it all the time. It's spring loaded, got needle nose, got some, like, you can grip stuff with it. The best part, I think, are the locking features. So if you bring out, like, let's say your serrated knife, you can use that, and then if you need to put it away, then you pull down on these little clips right here, and then you can put it away. So the locking feature alone is awesome. So on one side you get a serrated edge, then you get a combo bottle opener, can opener. You get your standard super small flathead regular screwdriver, and then we'll lock the scissors up in place. Look, you get little scissors, and of course those are also spring loaded. Then on the other side, you have a flat edge knife. You have a larger regular screwdriver. You have a Phillips screwdriver and a saw for sawing little stuff. And they do come very sharp. So I'm gonna just take this little edge right here, and I mean, you can see that they're nice and sharp. The Hex Mag AR-15, you can never have too many mags. They just sent us a mag, I think 3 months ago, that had a sight window in it, which is unfortunate because I live in California. So you'll never be able to use the sight window because it's only good for if you're, it'll show you like where you're at when you have 30 rounds, when you're at, you know, 20 rounds. And then once you get up to like the 10 round range, you're outside of the sight window. So it doesn't do you any good. But I love Hex Mags. I actually made 2 videos. One video about how to make a first aid kit out of the extra room that you're not using in your Hex Mag, and then the other one was how to use a survival mag, because those assholes at gotyour6.com were like, oh, we're gonna put a little bit of garbage in here and say that it was created by veterans, and we're gonna charge you like $60 for a magazine when you can build your own for like 15-20 bucks. Anyway, you can never have too many. These things work great. They work wonderfully. I've never had one fail on me yet. And they gave us free earplugs. And the last thing was they sent us a little water bottle, which I'm fine with. I don't necessarily use these, but what I will do is on my bug out pack, I'll take this, I'll feed it through one of the loops, you know, and then I'll put this back together and just leave this as an open container dangling on the outside of my pack. So if I ever do get into a survival situation, now I have something hanging from the outside of my pack that weighs nothing, that I can put water in, an extra thing, because you can put water in this that you are questionable about. You could drop your tablets in it. You can shake this up while you're drinking out of your canteens, while you're drinking out of your other safe water sources. In the meantime, this gives you something to, you know, or maybe you're walking along, you find some water, you fill this up with the water, you throw your tablets in there, and then you just let the biometrics of just walking, you know, naturally shake and distill, you know, your water. It's what they call the minimalist, and I was thinking, okay, that's cool. So I looked, and it's a neck knife, and then I was like, no! Please, no more neck knives. Please, no more neck knives. A neck knife is the dumbest ass thing that you can ever do in your life. Why would you want to tie something around your neck that somebody else can strangle you with and then potentially grab your knife from you and kill you with? But honestly, if you're ever in a survival situation, if you ever need to clean a game that you've killed, normally what you do is you choke way up on your knife anyway. So you're only using, you know, like this part of your knife. So, which makes something like this wonderful for a bug out bag or a survival bag. Look, you grab it with these 3 fingers right here, and then you can guide it with this. This is all you need to clean a deer. This is all you ever use. Anybody who's ever killed an animal, well, other than cats, because I'm just teasing. You wonder why they say there's more than one way to skin a cat? Because we post videos now. I'm just teasing. Cats don't even really taste that good. So, whatever. So anyway, so if you want like a nice, and as far as it being small, it'd be nice for an EDC knife. Except I don't like the little case that it comes in. I mean, it's not very good. It doesn't. There's almost no retention, and you certainly don't want to tie anything around your neck that's gonna, you know, maybe contribute to your death. But other than that, I do like the knife. I went back and forth on the knife. I loved it because it was CRKT. I hated it because it was a neck knife. But then I started thinking, well, when I go hunting, whenever I clean my game, that's all the knife blade that I need right there. It's nice and light, so just throw this in your bug out bag, or whenever you go hunting, throw that in your equipment. It's nice and sharp. Here, let's see. See? So I found these online for $28. I think that's definitely worth $28. I don't think that I'd recommend it as an EDC knife, but like as a camping, put it in your camping bag, hunting knife. Yeah, I like it. The next thing that they gave us was the War Machine hammer, pin, punch set. If I had one of these when I was building my ARs, I wouldn't have all those weird scratches all over my stuff. When I say that TacPack is the best monthly subscription for those of you that want to build ARs, or those of you that want to modify your ARs, or those of you that want to buy ARs, this is why. If you don't want to scratch up your ARs when you're building them, modifying them, anything like that, it's good to invest in a punch kit. So this has a plastic side on the hammer and a brass side, so you don't scratch anything, and it has every punch size that you will need to replace pretty much everything on your ARs or build your own ARs. I was gonna buy one of these, but I was like, oh, I'll just do it with an Allen wrench, you know, because Allen wrenches are mostly the right size. You just punch an Allen wrench through, but then you end up with all these scratches and scars on the outside of your ARs. So yes, please, War Machine, I like this very much. Speaking of weird t-shirts, they did send us a t-shirt, which I'm all for. I love t-shirts. obviously that's mostly what I wear, t-shirts and hats. Because when the aliens came down, they abducted me and they took my hair. They took it back to their planet and they're studying it now. So that's why I have to wear hats all the time, because the aliens stole my hair. So anyway, this is a cool t-shirt. It's like a dark heather gray. I don't know if that's heather gray, but it seems a little darker than heather gray. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It feels good. And it says rifle things. See, look. No stupid ass yellow pentagon with a parachute. No nothing. It's just, look. Just, this is simple. This is how you do it, TacPack. This is how you get us. Look. TacPack logo. Right up in the back of the shirt. Look, I know where this shirt came from. If anybody asks me, hey, where'd you get that t-shirt? I'll say, hey, I got it from my good friends at TacPack. They send me wonderful stuff to build my ARs. I love it. It says raffle things instead of Stranger Things. I love it. This is a clever t-shirt. Now, American Buffalo Knife Company, ABKT, they sent us a very, very nice knife. And I couldn't find this particular one, but I know that it has D2 steel and G10 scales, and those scales feel really good. They're not hyper aggressive, but they have like that. I'm sure you can hear that. Just that little bit of grip that you want. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Coyote, or what do they call that? Dark Earth, something like that. But ball bearing, so smooth. Oh, and it's got like a nice stone washed blade on it. It's a very, very nice knife. Oh, that is so smooth. Oh, it's so smooth. You can reverse the carry, but that's a very, very nice knife. Now, I went on the ABKT website. I found one, a similar one, D2 G10 scales, $40. Which is a wonderful price. Every comparable blade that I've seen with D2 steel and G10 scales gonna run you $40 to $50. This right here is almost the price of the box. I think this is a 5-liter dry bag. So yeah, it looks like you could put like two 2-liter bottles in here plus another something else. So the way dry bags work is you throw stuff in here and then you fold this over a couple times like that, and then you bend these over, and then whatever's in there stays. Yeah, that's no air is getting out. But here's the thing. Anything that will keep water out will keep water in. So, let's say you keep your valuables in here, you roll it up. I know where you think I'm going with this, that if a little bit of water gets in there, it's going to stay in there. No water is going to get in there. But, say you happen upon a stream, you need to get some water. Or you don't know how long it's going to be until you find your next water source, but all of your water carrying items are already filled with water. You could take this, dip this in the stream. Then, when you fold this over, now you're carrying an extra 5 liters. I mean, granted, it's not treated water, but you take a couple of those little tablets in there, water purification tablets, throw those in here, bada boom, bada bing. By the time you get where you're going, now you have an extra 5 liters of water. So, stuff like this is always good. You can always find a million different uses for everything. Let's say somebody has an extremely bad cut on their hand. you know, you bandage it up the best you can, but you don't, and it's wet outside, it's raining. Now you want to keep their hand dry so that the bandages don't soak up with water and let all the gunk in there. Boom. Put the hand in here. You can seal this up. Now you got a watertight case, you know, to keep from infection on something. There's so many uses for this. This is what I'm talking about. When I talk about TacPack, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you, TacPack, and thank all of you for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, these are fucking awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it.